arrived a bit late into Singapore. At night, it was time for me to freshen up and head over to the Marina Bay Sands area. And this is one of the most spectacular landmarks in Singapore. And I was just in time to see the fountain show, which is also one of the most spectacular in the world. And it's orchestrated with different types of music and is a must-watch. Short walk a little further on leads you to the jetty from where you can do a river cruise, which is again a good way to look at the city, especially at the night time. You can choose to buy a one-way ticket on the river cruise, which will cost 18 Singapore dollars, and it will drop you off at Clarke Quay. This has a lot of pubs, clubs and restaurants in this area and is one of the most happening places in Singapore. You can choose to wine and dine at one of the many restaurants available there, such as this clay pot chicken I had at one of the Oriental restaurants, before you head back on the bus. Next morning I headed on to the bus and made my way on to Sentosa Island. And needless to say, the bus was a perfect way to explore some of the neighborhoods of Singapore. The bus takes you through Chinatown, which is a must visit, and you can spend some time here. And also interestingly, the biggest Hindu temple in Singapore is actually located in Chinatown, which is visible right here. Maxwell Food Centre, one of the best food centres in Singapore, also comes on the same bus route from Marina to Sentosa Island. From the VivoCity Mall, you can either walk across to Sentosa Island using the walkway or catch the Sentosa Express from the VivoCity Mall itself. The Sentosa station is built inside the VivoCity Mall and tickets cost 4 Singapore dollars and the return is free. There is also a third option, which is taking the cable car, but for that you will need to approach the Harbourfront MRT station. Once at Sentosa, it's time to view the famous Sentosa merlion. This is different from the one at the bayfront and does not have water coming out of its mouth. You can choose to walk behind it and find the cafe at the rear, and there is some seating area next to the merlion if you wish to have a coffee or spend some time here. We then make our way on foot towards the man-made beaches of Sentosa. Before heading back, make sure you have a hearty lunch at the food court at VivoCity, which is simply beautiful. And no trip to Singapore is complete without a visit to Orchard Road, the prime shopping district in Singapore.